When we hear this is the disciple, that this is what a disciple's life looks like. We live in faithful obedience. We follow. And John is saying, listen, I know you heard some amazing things about me. I'm not going to live forever. That's not true. I am, however, going to follow Jesus. I am a true disciple. As best I can, I'm giving my life to Jesus. I'm all in. Friends, if you want to really celebrate Christmas this year, go all in. You want to get Christmas? Then give yourself away. Say yes, Lord, to his call on your life. This word disciple, it's in the New Testament 261 times. 233 of those are in the gospel, and they predominantly refer to those that are truly going to say yes, Lord. The other 28 times are in the book of Acts, where you see it actually being lived out. Friends, is this your understanding of what God's call on your life is? I pray that it is. He says, this is the disciple. Okay, I'm the one that's in focus here, and I'm a true, real deal follower. Well, what am I doing? He says, I am the one who is testifying. I said to you earlier this morning we would take a look at a little bit of Greek. Here it is. Testifying is martureo. Martureo. Some of your translations, instead of saying that he's the one that's testifying, says this: I am the disciple who bears witness. You see, the word that we read as bear witness or testifying, martureo, it's from which we get our English word martyr. Martyr. This is at the heart of what it is to be a follower and a witness, a testifier, a Christian, a Christmas celebrator. It's a real deal follower who is going to testify, whose life is going to bear witness. It's to say, if you are to look at me, I pray that you will see the King in me. To look at me is to see this sinner that's been saved by grace. I shared with new friends this morning, I describe our church this way. I hope you're not offended. I hope you wear it in humble honor. I say, we're the church that is akin to the island of misfit toys. We are the broken people that don't mind telling you that God is at work in us, that we have been saved by grace alone, through faith alone, in Christ alone, for the glory of God alone. And we want everybody to know. Why? Because he's worth it. Because we want to celebrate Christmas. Because we know the Christ of Christmas, and he's worth it. That's why we're here. This is our purpose. You, no doubt, have been called to go. Now, maybe it's to your neighbor. Maybe it's to your family member. Maybe it's to your coworker. Every one of us has been called to go. The only question is where, Lord? Right? So you say, well, I'm not sure when. All the time. Well, when do you start? Yesterday. This is in our DNA. This is the DNA of a disciple. It's to be one who bears witness all the time. And Jesus said that if you love me, you will obey my commands. So to reject this is to reject the very DNA of a disciple. Now, is that important to understand? You better believe it. It's eternal. You see, friends, you can go to church all the time and never come to Christ. This is why disciples share the truth and love and the invitation of the whosoever believes in him will not perish. It's to call the lost into the light of love.